I have spent much of my life working on food and agriculture issues, first as a congressman and then as U.S. Secretary of Agriculture. Food production is very complicated, but at its heart is agriculture policy. And we need policies that ensure people can grow and buy enough nutritious food for themselves and for their families. My name is Secretary Dan Glickman. I recently traveled with the global poverty fighting organization CARE to Guatemala and Honduras to see firsthand the role communities and smallholder farmers play in promoting local solutions to improving food and nutrition security. Guatemala and Honduras both struggle with high rates of malnutrition and hunger. We kicked off the trip with a fascinating conversation with local experts on nutrition, women's empowerment, agriculture, and economic development work in Guatemala. The next morning, we visited mothers' groups that have been organized by the World Food Program. Much like in any country, young mothers are coming together in small groups to talk about how to provide for their children and share nutrition and child feeding practices with other pregnant and lactating mothers. Then we traveled to a rural agriculture learning center funded by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, where smallholder farmers are offered the tools and skills they need to increase and diversify their food production for household consumption. The next day we visited farmers in a village outside of Guatemala City who are already linking to markets and increasing their income exponentially with the support of the Minnesota-based commodities company Cargill. In the same communities, CARE has incorporated good nutritional education into the school curriculum. During their lessons, children learn and practice making healthy decisions about food. The delegation had a chance to meet these students and teachers and talk with them about the changes they are seeing in their lives. Later that day, we met with business leaders from the food and supermarket industry. We discussed the role they play in Guatemala and the importance of collaborating with the government to address the country's food and nutrition concerns. Increasingly, these companies find that it's better business to buy locally from these smallholder farmers. We started the fourth day in Honduras with a briefing by the U.S. mission team, including the U.S. ambassador, before traveling to the field. We traveled out to a farm where we met with Sarai and Jonathan, two smallholder farmers who sell papayas and plantains. Through the help of USAID, they are expanding their agriculture productivity and linking to local markets. Next, we headed to a bakery that is part of a program funded by Cargill and implemented by CARE to empower women through the formation of small businesses. These inspiring women are working to lift their families out of poverty by making donuts and tortillas for the local community. Before we left, our delegation met with the government leaders in Honduras to share our optimism for the innovative interventions in Honduras. When you see these programs firsthand, you see lasting solutions to poverty that are found among the people and communities living in poverty. And if you empower one life, one woman, you really do empower the local and the entire community.